first up for the Patreon exclusives, together we're going to watch Elis Torhall's February 2024. And oh my God, this dude is on a freaking tear. I'll even just start the video because it's a long one. And let's just talk. We're going to start 3, 2, 1. Just like that. And like, the reason why I feel comfortable just kind of starting this video and talking over it is like, he's just kind of constantly on one. Like, you know, it's impressive when like a gymnast or like any kind of flipper can do like double flips or anything like particularly difficult. But this dude is spamming it like all the freaking time. So it's winter, like February. You don't want to do anything insane in February. And this is his version of that. Like, he is literally just like doing massive kongs into this like really kind of fucked up looking square. Like, this is his version of like light winter training. And he's got his homie here. And obviously, like, when you see like a homie in a video with like a beast like Elis Torhall, you want to just be like, oh, well, homie's probably shittier than him. But look at this Kong front that this guy's going for. He's doing a Kong up to Kong front precision onto basically a baller, the penis of the ground. Like a man-made mushroom, and just bodying it in the middle of winter. And props to these guys for getting out and getting after it, because like winter training is not easy, and it's much comfier to stay inside. And these guys live in a freaking, where they live? Sweden. They live in Sweden. I know that. Anyway, so here we are. We're already deep into this video, and there's already tons of shit worth mentioning. But like, screwed up gainer full, nice and easy. And like, look, all these guys are spamming dub corks. That's nice. They're training it. These guys are beasts. They're beasts. And here comes Elis doing the same, but triple. Like, the shit that he spams into this pit, like, you can knock soft training all you want, but like the stuff that like Elis does, he can also do on hard floor. And I honestly get the impression like he's literally just doing it on soft obstacles so he can get more reps. Like, this guy can do like everything. Look at this. Scoot up gainer double full off. Are you kidding me? Like, imagine the context that you could use that in. Like, it takes a ridiculous amount of momentum to do that. Also, wall spin full. Pretty fucked. And then this kind of pistol spin into a pimp flip. Let's go back. Let's watch that for a sec. Back we go. This. So, he's doing a freaking like Archie Arroyan looking ass transition move, but he's keeping his hand like on top of the wall. And before he hits the ground, why not just fit in a fucking pimp flip? What? Off of what? A basically chest high ledge, which like already doing a pimp flip is hard off of that. And he's doing an additional like swivelly ass setup into it. Like, that is unreal. Sliding on stuff. We're actually just gonna speed through that. It's cool. It's cool he's doing push-ups. I can't talk shit. I can't even talk. He's doing stuff on trampoline. No interest. Look at what but fast forward to the combinations that he gets done on the floor. Oh buddy. Kevin Franzen comes to visit. A little like kind of reverse underbar 360 kind of thing. His hand rips right away. And that's a tragedy. You never want to see that happen to anybody. And Elis is trying the same stuff, and he says, look at what the frick I can do on these bars. Spamming crazy tricks. There's him jamming with Kevin. Kong gainers on lock, and they're just having like a fun little sesh. Like, you can tell they're feeling good in their bodies. They're just like kind of throwing shit at the wall because both of them are just so dialed. There's little Malone. Right? Post Malone. Post Malone. That's funny. And then, so this is one of the big stopping moments here that kind of just stopped me in my tracks. He's looking at this side pre. You're like, oh, that's a grim side pre to this like little tiny thing. And then Kevin boogies. And then he hits side pre, pop side off of that. You think that's fucked? He's just getting started. You see that crazy ass swing cast variation you just sent onto that mat? He's already connecting it plyometrically. That's how freaking dialed this dude is. It is unreal how like he can just do this shit. And this looks like the same sesh as the stuff that they were doing on the floor. That must have been their warm up. So he says on the screen, he didn't feel the swing cast dub full, which is already a fuck trick to do, and he's trying to put at the end of a line. He wasn't feeling it, so he's going for side pre onto this fuck wood thing, pop dub side. Pretty much first tee onto the mat. If he feels safe that, like, if he can fuck up, like, he'll be okay, it looks like he can pretty much nail it first tee onto mats. But, like, being able to get the perfect side pre is already hard enough. But he's popping, like, an extra dub side out of that, which, like, do you realize how ridiculous that is? Like as you're speaking it, that's me talking to me, I guess. So he's hit side pre, he's hit pop side, and he's like, I can do better. Like, I got this shit. And here he goes. A shaboom onto the floor, and look at how close he gets to the wall. This is the kind of aerial awareness he's playing with. He does a cart basically into the wall, cart side, but he has the spatial awareness to kind of push himself away. And, like, that's the kind of dialed in this guy. Wall dub just for fun. Just for fun. If I could wall dub just for fun, I would do it. I would do that. And he sticks it just because you can stick it. That's beautiful. That's very difficult. And just a little cork for fun. I could do a cork for fun. Right? And that's where Elis, Torhall, and I are the same. So he's he's doing wall Arabian punch dive roll off of the same wall he wall Arabian'd off, which, do you know how fucked that is? You basically have to Arabian into the wall and punch off, and he's doing it on a flat wall. He's doing it on a flat wall. He's nuts. Sure, do it on a flat wall. And he says at the start of this video, and you can't hear it because I'm not going to play with audio because it's not my video. He says at the start of this, he's just training for Japan. Like, this isn't the best day ever for him. This is him training. It's like, hey, for me, if I'm just training, I'm spinning on stuff. I'm not landing fuck shit like this. And look at this size of this kit that he's doing. So this is what inspired me to get back into, not even back, this is what inspired me to want to do a commentary for this, is imagine, and he can do this outside on a fucked context. That's proper English. He could imagine scaffolding on the side of a building. He can jump over one bar. That's like right here. You can see my cursor on this video, hopefully. He could jump over a lower bar, hit that kip, and freaking bounce back and splat back off of the opposing wall. And sure, why not you gainer touchdown full? Is that you? Let's see those feet. No, it's a wall gainer full. That sounds like a freakish thing to say. Let's see those feet. But like for a wall gainer, you do, if you want to know whether it's an ewe gainer, which is 1-2 off of the wall, versus a 2-foot punch or a gather step, that's the difference. Ewe gainer is a 1-foot lift off of the wall, which is much more difficult to execute, actually. But that doesn't take away from the fact that he did a punch wall gainer full monkey down. Might make up for the fact that it wasn't a ewe gainer. Might. He's doing some stuff on a slanty wall. A couple swing throughs. Archie Arroyan doesn't. Look at... he's doing 360 giant to full in, full out. Sure. This guy's just monologuing tricks at this point. He's outside. It's cold. Everything's covered in snow. And look where he gets to end up in the middle of February. Who the fuck knows? I don't know geography, but it looks hot. Wherever he is, it looks hot. And he's straight to the gym. So, power to you. He's hitting that sesh. He's trying to get after it. He's got his own personal goals. And, like, in his defense, yeah, go and find some spots around there and train there. But also good to support a gym. The gym probably flew him out there. Good for him. And he goes straight to finding the most insane possible thing he can on their setup. Ewe gainer, you saw those feet. Trapdoor off of a bar that he ran underneath. That's another combination that, like, if you found a pedestrian tunnel in, say, like, maybe England, you could do that. There's probably a slanted wall to some sort of awning like that. Doesn't have to be in England. I'm just an England fan, I guess. But You found that out earlier in the episode. This guy's got an England fetish. He's trying to fuck Harry Potter. That's funny. Here it is. Pop 360 cast. Do you know how fucked that is? Like, if you got upper arm strength, it's great. You can hold yourself up and hit a castaway nice and easy. That's awesome. However, a Pop 360 into Pop 360 into cast is such a fucked link. He necked that earlier this year, I'm pretty sure, or later this year. I don't know. It's a retrospective. You're just flying. We're flying by the seat of our pants here, guys. He what? No, I want to hear. It's true though. It's actually like contextually in English context true. Like he might have bodied that later this year at an event because this is February. We're way back right now. And I'm definitely not making a prediction. It has already happened. I'm just not sure if it happened before that or after that. I'm not some kind of fucking sleuth or orb reader or something. Orb reader? This isn't fucking Merlin's ball. Cool. Shots of the hotel. Awesome. He's strong. Let's see some clips. He's doing plies at a spot. I'm skipping through this, and I'm not being disrespectful. Look at this standing palm gainer. Inspires me because, like, I've been looking at some palm gainers, some kind of sketchy ones. I'm like, bro, if I want to be tough, I have to do it running. But you can also just do it standing, and it's still badass. Look at what Elis has done. So he's training at this spot. He's doing big kongs. He's got a big fucking kong. huge goddamn kong. Flow lines. Nice. Reminder, it is winter training. This is winter for Elis. Let's see what he does here. Just because we're scrubbing through it, I found some cool looking shit. Nice. What do we got? A cork gap. That's great. What I want to say about some of the stuff that happens during an athlete's winter is that stuff can kind of decide what happens in their summer. So if you know of like a fucked cork gap, him doing this cork gap in February probably led to him wanting to do it later. It's not even the sense that like this made him feel more confident doing it. It's that he has recent positive data that he's sick at that and he's re-upped it for himself so that when he sees like a fucked version of that challenge, there's much less mental struggle going on. Not that there's any mental struggle going on for Elis whatsoever because he's that locked in, but that's the kind of stuff that you can look for in an athlete's like recap video like that. They do something somewhere, they're probably going to do it somewhere more fucked after winter. Potentially. He's doing snowboard tricks. This is not a snowboarding Patreon. What's he doing here? We've skipped through a little bit. Oh, move the cursor. How long has the cursor been there? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, this is fucked. So I'm pretty sure he went and did this in Boston in the Autizo video, which is like a hilarious name for a team. Calling your team Autizo. I've been told it's because everyone that's on that team thinks they got autism. I cannot confirm or deny that. But that's besides the point. This isn't the autism Patreon. But what it is a parkour one. Or maybe it is autism. Maybe I'm autism. But whatever. I don't think I am. But he is doing inward Webster full. Just off of a ledge with a steezy takeoff. And I echo what Callum said. If you don't think Elis Torhall has style, you got no idea how hard the things he's doing is. And also, you're not giving enough credit to how aggressively and powerfully and explosively he does this shit. That is a style, and it is appealing. If you think he's got fucked back double fulls, which, yeah, maybe they're kind of horizontal, maybe they're not the most vertical, let's see you try to do some of that shit. Or, yeah, if you can, do it and call him out, and maybe he fixes it. Maybe that's a hole in his game, and maybe he's got to hear that. But I'm not telling him because he's doing crazy shit that I can't even predict. he did a bunch of fuck shit in the pit that must have been skipped at some point. He was doing like swing triple flyaway somewhere. Did we miss that somehow? Uh-oh, we're going to take it back. Where does he do that? Was that a different video? I'm cutting this part out. But he's like, in this video, he's doing some of them into a pit. What the hell? No, but okay, what the point I was going to make was like, he's just doing like mat shit and he's linking a bunch of like hard tricks together kind of lazily, but he's basically just doing a bunch of hard tricks at once. And he goes for triple flyaway at the end of like a bunch of other moves. So he's clearly like trying to prove to himself he can do that kind of stuff while he's gassed too. And I'll speak on this, guys. He also telegraphed a bunch of tricks that he has yet to do in competition in some other video, apparently, because I don't know where the fuck it is in this. But he does full in double back out, which he has yet to do outside. It's going to happen. He did scoot up gainer dub full, which I don't know if I've seen yet. And he's also doing these 360 giants. All of those, the only reason he hasn't done them in a line or in competition is because he's not confident enough in them yet. But once he gets to that level, which all it's going to take is for him to spam those tricks, you'll be seeing those ones. So it's been called here with all the other Elis Torhall fans that full in dub back out is on the menu for Elis Torhall and a bunch of other fuck shit, I guess. Damn. And I guess DD hit the scoot up gainer double full first. Like I know other people have done it. But yeah, apparently DD did it first in what was it, Art of Motion something submission. DD is also one of the GOATs. Put some respect on his name, and not because he has crazy landings in the Art of Motion, because he's also capable of doing crazy stuff. That's it for the Elis Torhall Patreon video. Awesome if you made it that far. I just want to show you patrons some love. Thanks for accompanying me on that. And now we are going to switch from Elis Torhall to Shades Lab. And that'll probably be uploaded in a separate video. Okay.